Imagine discovering cancer at its earliest stage, before symptoms appear, before it spreads, before it becomes life-threatening. This isn't science fiction, it's the promise of multi-cancer early detection tests. Today, I'm going to walk you through this groundbreaking technology that could fundamentally transform how we detect and fight cancer, potentially saving millions of lives worldwide. Before we dive into this testing, let's talk about our current approach to cancer detection. For decades, we've relied on tests like mammograms, colonoscopies, and PSAs. While valuable, these tests have significant limitations. First, they're cancer specific. Each test screens for just one type of cancer. This means, of course, that you need different tests and different procedures for each cancer, which is time consuming, expensive, sometimes pretty darn invasive, and often uncomfortable. Second, many cancers have no recommended screening tests at all. Of the over 100 types of cancer, we only have established screening protocols for about 5. Third, and perhaps the most important, traditional screening methods often detect cancer after it has significantly progressed. By then, treatment becomes more complex, more invasive, and less likely to succeed. The result? Despite our best efforts, cancer remains the second leading cause of death worldwide, with nearly 10 million deaths annually. Many of these cases are diagnosed too late for effective intervention. This is where multi-cancer early detection testing comes in. These tests represent a fundamentally different approach to cancer screening. Instead of looking for specific cancers, they detect the biologic signal that cancer cells release into the bloodstream. These sophisticated liquid biopsies identify tumor-specific proteins and DNA signatures circulating in our blood, revealing cancer's presence long before traditional medicines could spot it. Just one blood draw can potentially screen for up to 50 different types of cancer simultaneously. With approximately 20 different multi-cancer early detection tests currently in development by companies like Grail, Exact Sciences, and Thrive, we stand at the threshold of a new era in preventive healthcare. Some tests focus on specific cancer groups, while others cast a wider net to detect dozens of cancer types at one time. So, how do these great tests work? Cancer cells, even at their earliest stage, shed DNA fragments into our bloodstream, what scientists call cell-free DNA, or abbreviated as cfDNA. What makes cancer cells different is that their DNA often shows specific patterns of methylation, essentially biologic tags that affect how genes function. Multi-cancer early detection tests analyze these methylation patterns and other biomarkers to not only detect the presence of cancer, but often determine what type of cancer it is and even where it is in the body. This is critical information that helps doctors move quickly from detection to diagnosis to treatment. Recent clinical trials have shown promising results. For example, one major study demonstrated that a multi-cancer early detection test could detect over 50 types of cancers with a false positive rate of less than 1%. And for many cancers, detection occurred at stage 1 and 2, when treatment is most effective. The potential benefits of multi-cancer early detection tests are enormous. Detecting cancer when it is early and most treatable, comprehensive screening for multiple cancers at one time. They're minimally invasive, just one simple blood draw. They reduce the need for multiple screening procedures, and they have the potential to detect cancers with no previous screening that we had available. However, as with any medical advancement, there are some important considerations. A positive test result typically requires additional testing procedures to confirm and locate the cancer. Early detection means facing decisions about treating cancers that might have remained undetected for many years. And this, of course, raises questions about overdiagnosis and overtreatment. Receiving results, whether positive or a false positive, can cause significant emotional response that patients should be prepared to manage and have support systems in place. And of course, there are financial considerations. While these cutting-edge treatments are remarkable, Currently, they cost about $1,000 a piece and aren't yet covered by most insurance plans, though we expect this will change in the future as their evidence for their effectiveness grows. And as with any new emerging technology, refinements are ongoing as researchers continue to improve accuracy and reduce false positive rates. As multi-cancer early detection tests become standard care, we'll witness a monumental shift in cancer diagnosis, moving from late stage discoveries to early, highly treatable detections of cancer. Cancer mortality rates could decline dramatically as we find and treat tumors years before they would have otherwise been detected. The healthcare system will need to adapt to this new paradigm. Diagnostic services, counseling resources, and treatment protocols will evolve to handle the increasing number of very early stage cancers that are detected and treated. Then economics of cancer care may change as well, which is a huge bonus. While early detection requires an upfront investment, it could substantially reduce the massive cost associated with treating advanced cancers, and not to mention the incalculable human cost of lives lost far too soon. So, what can you do today? First, stay informed about this rapidly evolving field. Second, discuss multi cancer early detection testing with your healthcare provider to determine if it might be appropriate for you, particularly if you have risk factors like you're over 50 years old, have a family history, or a genetic predisposition to cancer. I specialize in multi cancer early detection testing and can guide you through this revolutionary screening process. You'll receive comprehensive support and education from testing through any necessary follow up care. Contact me today to schedule your consultation and learn if multi cancer early detection testing is right for you. This simple decision could give you the priceless gift of an early detection and peace of mind. Your health deserves the most advanced care available. Be proactive because when it comes to cancer, time is truly of the essence.